Hey guys, I'm bringing you guys a quick reading. This is the Butterfly Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. This is about life changes and separation. Something that you can work towards a major life change while you're in separation, or maybe a life change that's sort of been thrown into your lap. We're going to do 1, 2, or 3, and you choose. I'll leave timestamps. This is for people in separation with their person, and let's get into it. All right, so if you chose card 1, we've got End of an Era. So it could be that, you had to just accept that this was just the end for now. Sometimes it's just the end of the era, like the end of a chapter, right? Just like chapters in a book, life has eras that begin and end. So this has to do with the cycle of beginnings and endings that's touching your life right now. So, you could be like the separation is an ending. Maybe some other area in your life has had an ending, maybe with a job or something like that. But right now, it's important to be gentle with yourself, okay, during times of change, because, if you think, I think I use this analogy a lot, the butterfly in the cocoon, okay, but, you're dormant when you're in the cocoon. It's preparation for rebirth. It's preparation. Your wings are growing. You're getting stronger while you're in there. You're changing. Everything is changing. Your matter is changing. Everything. So that's what I feel like. You may be, you're in sort of like a similar state right now with the butterfly, okay? So just practice daily self-care, don't feel guilty about saying no to like little extra things, like little shit here and there. Just like rest, heal, prepare for the next chapter. That's all you need to do right now. It's okay to sit quiet and be doing nothing. You're not lazy, you're not stupid, you're not a reject. It's fine to do all of that. You might need extra time. Some people need extra time, but this does have to do with like grief over losses. So you're going to have to like try to turn that grief into something else, turn it into something else powerful for you, transform it into something beneficial to you. You put more energy on yourself. You start exercising. You start going outside, do a punching bag, like in your garage or in your basement. Like, in other words, find ways to release this residual stuff that's like hanging over you. But you do need time, and you do need to make plans to do what's next. And, sometimes it's okay to seek help from a counselor or a support person. There's no shame in that whatsoever. So let's get an honest answers oracle for you and talk about sort of like a next step, towards working on this. All right. Deep down, you already know. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is already, you got niggles in your stomach or butterflies in your stomach. Spirit's already trying to make you aware of that, okay? So, like, whatever it is, if you thought this person was cheating on you, deep down you already know. If you thought they were just lazy or never going to work or do something good for themselves, you already knew. If you kind of had these feelings like you weren't able to trust or something was quite off, Spirit's like, trust your intuition more and let go of the what ifs, because that's all part of the ending. Like, you can't what if the ending to death is what I'm getting from Spirit. Yeah, look at that. This chapter is closed. We were just talking about chapters. Very significant message, whoever's seeing this right now. So yeah, it's okay. You just have to keep working on you and building your skills up and building up your confidence and purging out past shit and getting rid of all that crap that we hold on to through the years, who bullied us, who made us feel like shit about ourselves, who rejected us. Spirit's like, it's okay, let it go, because there's more chapters to come, and you don't know, this person may be a part of many of the chapters in your life. They may not be a part of any of the rest of the chapters of your life. They might come back at the end, and it might be a sequel. You don't know, is what I'm saying. You kind of write your own way, guys. We have to write our own way. And I'll pull one more. Yeah, look at that. Be patient with the process. All right, I hope that was helpful. All right, let's get into card 2. Oh, we got relationship dynamics. All right, so this has to do with learning about yourself, learning about relationships, sort of what the context of your relationship was with your person. There might have been issues. There might have been, too many changes. There might have been disagreements. This really does have to do with changes in one or more of your relationships. So it could be friendships, family, it could be your person, it could be another romantic partner, all of those things. This does suggest a romantic partner could be coming in too. And yes, you can have relationships outside of your twin flame separation. But there's a sense that you have less in common possibly with this person or your person that wasn't letting you grow. It was like standing in the way is what I'm getting. You might be more sensitive and more conscious of things. You might know more than them. You might be more educated on relationships, and you might understand relationships better. I feel like, the past is the past. Can't change it. Can only like take the good from it and really apply it in life and grow and not make the same mistakes is what I'm getting. I feel like this could be a separation period that comes back and it's better than ever. Like you're more awake than ever. And you understand yourself and them, and they understand you more than ever. The better the better is what I'm getting. But I feel like other relationships you might have to let go of. There might be people in your life that are not good for you or harming you or not positive. They might be negative people. But I feel like the most important relationship, guys, remember, is with yourself. So you do need to take care of your feelings and needs in this situation. Yes, relationships involve compromise, I feel like, but ultimately, you're denying yourself happiness with sort of like, I don't know, you're denying yourself happiness. I'm feeling like this might have a negative impact on the relationship if you keep denying yourself. I feel like you might not know how to make yourself happy is what I'm getting from Spirit. So you might be needing to learn that in the separation period. And then I'm also kind of getting, you might be healing a relationship with yourself. All right. I feel like it could be, like I said, a new person entering the situation, but it could be that your person comes back and maybe you go to counseling or you work through these issues together. Okay. Let's see what we get from my Honest Answers Oracle. Yeah. Stop debating yourself. Yeah. You have to you got to be okay with wrongs, and you can't feel guilty all the time for certain, things not playing out the way you wanted them to. Yeah, everything will work out in the end. Look at that. I like that. Yep, get out of your own head. Yeah, so you're stuck in your head about it. I feel like you might always feel the worst, think the worst. It might have always been the worst for you in your past. That might be what you're learning here. But what I'm getting is that when you stay too much in your head, you can't grow out of your head. You know what I mean? Like, if we keep telling ourselves lies, you're not going to make it. You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not, skinny enough. You're not rich enough, smart enough. I feel like stop telling yourself those lies. And I also feel like deep down that everything will work out in the end for you. You have to believe that. I feel like these are good things. These are positive things. Okay, so take the positives and really solidify them, and I feel like you might start to feel a little bit better about all this. I hope that was helpful. All right, so let's get into card 3. Oh, we got a new exercise program. So healthy lifestyle while in separation. This has to do with detoxing. This has to do with eating right, getting enough exercise. I feel like it's just time to make a change. It's time to get into these healthy habits and keep them. It might be that you just start clean eating, or you change your diet, you restrict sugar or salt or gluten, those sorts of things. I feel like it might be harming you. Something about your health, like physical health and what you eat and how you eat and the exercise you get, I feel like that might be hindering on your self-growth in some way, or your growth for confidence about yourself in some way, or something that is positive that you could just do for yourself while you're in separation. Because I feel like we don't want to live sedentary lifestyles. That's how we get all kinds of sicknesses and illnesses. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, as long as you're moving, whether it's you're taking a walk outside, or you're doing chair exercises if you're not you're a person with pain, those sorts of things. I feel like you're just being sort of called to recognize that, there's something that needs to change here for you. A regimen that you get into, but you do it so it fits your lifestyle. Don't do it where it's going to stress you out. And notice the first thing that comes to mind about changing your workout routines, or maybe how much water you drink. And then, one thing's for sure, if you're being guided to exercise in a way that you'll find it enjoyable and stimulating, it could be something that helps you with your, sadness or your longing for your person, okay? And I do feel like you're always going to gain from that. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to give you increased energy. It's going to get your confidence up, your productivity, your new flow of ideas. It gets the juices flowing. It gets the blood flowing to the head. The brain gets good. And, you get a little bit of mental stimulation in with this. And not just exercise your body, but your mind too. And, all the benefits, guys. All the benefits. Walking is a benefit. Yoga. Maybe like a class you do online, or you look up Planet Fitness Gym Live and you do it with them, even if it's 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. I feel like that's really good advice for somebody who might be struggling with the separation. All right, so let's get one last card out for this. All right, let's see what we got. We got a year from now. So in a year from now, Spirit's like, you start doing this. Year from now, you're not going to recognize yourself. Now, we'll go back to the analogy with the butterfly and the cocoon. So maybe a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It might take 3 weeks. Your transformation a year from now, you might not recognize yourself in a good way. That's what Spirit's putting on to this right now, okay? That's what you need to know. And I feel like let things happen naturally. Don't push or rush anything. Let it happen naturally. Don't get frustrated if you're not where you want to be exactly. There's no timelines. It's just for healthy lifestyle. That's all. All right, let's see. Yeah, look, you can't change the past. So there's something you might be really stuck on from the past. It might be preventing you from doing self-care. It might be preventing you from moving into this direction. Okay, so I feel like if it's anything with your person, Spirit's like, you got to let it go, because you can't take the baggage with you if you're going to try to get healthy and get into a better shift of energy, is really what I feel like. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got toughen up. Yeah, you got to have to be tough on yourself. Absolutely. It takes discipline. So give yourself time. Don't rush. Don't feel like you got a gun to your head about anything. Just give yourself time. I feel like these are some things that will be helpful to you on your journey, and it's something you're doing for you, which raises your vibration and makes you just better. I hope these messages were helpful. Thanks so much for watching today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check the description box for my private reading information. I'm running lots of specials right now. And also check the link for my Twin Flame Separation Support and Mentoring group on Facebook. Thanks so much. Love and light.